Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project on this Wednesday morning. Negative. I heard 12. Drove in today and looked at the, after driving from Lone Rock area to here in Boscobel, the thermometer on the truck says -4, -5. So, it's brisk and quite refreshing and painful when you walk outside, if all those words can be done together. The left side burns a lot when I hit this cold weather, so it'll be nice when it starts to warm up. They're saying 28 by Saturday, 38 by Sunday. Sunday, it could be as bad as it wants to be. I'll be at the bowling alley, bowling in a tournament, raising funds for the canines of Richland County and Richland Center. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, you don't have to be bowling to show up, to be part of their basket raffles. And there's a lot of cool raffles. There's some guns given away. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff that can be available for the raffles. And you can also just donate to the canine fundraiser. So, of course, my grandpuppy is one of the canines. I don't know if, it sounds masculine or not, but she is a beautiful dog. And pretty proud of that duo, and then also of just the canines in Richland County. They're in Richland Center. The PD has one too, or two. So it's pretty cool. I've been around canines before. Spent many ride-along hours with Bear. Bear was a great canine. Friendly, for the most part. I could ride with, and Bear would say hi to me and do that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I've seen that dog in action before. I have also had that dog back then on a bite sleeve. Yeah, that'll wake you up. If you ever want to know what a canine can do, put on the bite suit or put on a bite sleeve and really understand what a canine dog can do, and how truly important they are to the departments they are servicing. Bob and Bear were a great duo too. Worked the reservation for the tribal PD up there. A lot of fun to be part of that training and to watch that dog work. Bear was built definitely different than Raven, my grandpuppy. Bear was bulkier, but Raven is sleek, fast, and I have a feeling just her stature, I think, would fool most people. But she is lightning fast, and I have not seen a dog able to run like that. So if you live in the Richland County area, I would suggest that you not try to run. I don't think you can run fast enough to outrun that dog. And I think her clamp force is pretty cool too. But seeing her, and so we're going to raise money. Got the 4-man team. It's actually 4-person team because we are a co-ed team. It's our normal crew that does these things. So I'm looking forward to it. So, Moose Minute Project, titled Baby, It's Cold Outside. And there ain't no doubt about that. -12. It's down to -4 or 5 right now. So, yeah. So this Sunday, if you're not out doing anything, swing down. I think it starts at 11. The K9 9-pin tap bowling tournament, basket raffles, plenty of cool stuff. Swing down and support the local canines here in Richland County, and or Richland Center as well. They're doing it for the county and the local town PD as well. So there you go. Baby, it's cold outside. Kind of similar to a lot of people's hearts these days, I think. I think there are a lot of people that are starting to give up on the humanity and compassion of people because of what's going on. It seems in order to fit in, you cannot be compassionate, you cannot be supportive of people. You either have to be name calling, you have to be cold-hearted, not care about a single person. I feel that we are focused as a nation, and this is just my input. So we are looking at all of these different countries to get involved in, with Greenland, the canal, the Gulf, wherever they want to go. And yet, here we sit in our own country, battling homelessness, battling medication pricing, insurance coverage, and we just want to continue. And we're worried about where all this money's going. Oh God, it's all going overseas. We're all giving it to whoever. But yet, and there's supposedly this counter that's showing how much money we're being saved and how much money they're finding. However, I'm just curious where that money's going. All this money that they find, then, are they going to put it towards what's really important and the things that we've talked about? The care for veterans, the care for, we need to, yes, Tim, I agree. That's going to be a hell of a game tomorrow, too. The Canada versus America game brings back minds of the Olympics. And when we took on, it's going to have that same feel, I think, as far as that goes. So, back to the whole caring for, where are we going to spend that money? Are we going to take care of our vets? Are we going to try to take care of the homeless situation? Are we going to take care of, focus on our local drug issues? And how are we going to deter those issues? And how are we going to fix those other issues? Well, if you listen to all these people on all these different sites that are blowing the big horn on how great things are going, I think we have more things that are going to pop up. I see we just got rid of another 1,000 new park rangers or something that, or not rangers per se, but, well, I believe they are considered that take care of parks and clean parks. And I think at some point, when we start firing all these people and then all of a sudden we go, oh shit, they're important, we shouldn't have done that, damn it. It'll be similar to local companies that are, I think, doing the same things. They're laying people off, moving them to different shifts, and then hiring for the shifts that they moved everybody from because they went, oh crap, we shouldn't have done that. I've been in management a while, but all small employee stuff. You know, I'm talking under me in the sales department, you know, at most it was 9 or 10. But if I just walked in and fired everybody, or if the boss did, if the boss would have come in and fired 90% of the staff, the store would have been in trouble. I think that we are looking at, oh, look, it saved us $1 million. I think a lot of people can't figure out in here that $1 million in our government budget is about 6 rolls of toilet paper. It takes a whole lot of billions to make $1 trillion difference. So when everybody's like, oh, look at us, we found. And then when you bring up, so here's the prime example. So these guys that are saying we got to cut. But if you bring up the fact that our president went to the Super Bowl for $20 million and went to the Daytona 500, I'm guessing $20 million. We had to fly Air Force One there, too. And then we did a Passover. And then we got in a limo and drove around to make everybody happy. And then we were the pace car for, I'm guessing it was $20 million. When you mention cutting that, they're like, oh, Chris, that's what you got to do. You got to have a president that's out there waving the banner and doing that stuff. You know, unfortunately for us, our president last time, you know, had to be wheeled in a wheelchair or led around because he had Alzheimer's or whatever it may be. We have justification for now the new president going to do these things because, oh, that's supporting. When we own businesses, and you come in and tell everybody we need to cut spending, I don't give two shits where you cut it from. That means no more going out and raving the big banner, no more going to all these events, spending, because it's pointless. If you're telling me that your main goal is to cut funding, then cut spending doing this kind of stuff too. You can't do it all. Hence why everybody has said before, if we ran our own personal checkbooks or our own business checkbooks like they do the government, there would be no businesses left. So that's where that's at. So again, that's all I have for today. I got ripped again yesterday because I fired back about the chicken egg pricing. And this has nothing to do with political. This was nothing to do with the political side of thing. The chicken egg pricing. Chris, you know, because of the virus, we can't eat the chickens, but, you know, so just don't tell me or else chicken meat would go up. Well, here's the difference. And then one lady corrected me because I used simple math of 10 eggs. Well, she's like, well, chickens can't lay egg at 10 eggs. Okay, so you're helping my math even more. Okay, so if you have 15 chickens, okay, you get 15 eggs a day, and you're charging $2 a dozen. But all of a sudden, if you kill 12 of your chickens, now you're only getting 3 eggs a day. So in order to sell a dozen, doesn't your dozen have to go up in price? I'm just, you know, and she's like, I'm an idiot. So, and I saw yesterday a semi full of chicken eggs crashed and rolled over on the interstate. Well, that ain't going to help anything. That, I'm guessing there's a few thousand dozens on a semi truck. That's probably not going to help pricing either. So, common sense, simple math. That's the problem today, is there's a lot of people that can't do simple math in their head. So they're saying that if we have all these chicken meat and the price of chicken hasn't gone up, well, I'm sorry, but the last time I ordered wings from a restaurant, the price of chicken wings went up drastically. I heard chicken pricing, and I don't own a restaurant. I know a guy that follows me on here that does, and I know his expenses have gone up. And I don't know about eggs because I don't know how many he uses. But I've been to Walmart to know that egg prices went up. But the price of chicken, according to this lady, hasn't gone up. And I believe it has. So, I was called an idiot because I didn't know a chicken only lays 1 egg every day. Which I don't know is true either. I think some people collect multiple eggs, maybe 2. But then I also had a guy tell me that he has 15 or 25 layers right now, and they're only laying because of all this extreme cold weather. He's only getting about 12. out of the 25 to lay eggs right now because they're all hunkered down and cold and freezing or something. It's very interesting. I try to do my research every day. So there we have it. That's today on the Moose Minute Project for Hump Day, Wednesday. Thank you again for all tuning in. Again, the Canine Tournament fundraiser is this Sunday. I see Bob's on. Bob, I mentioned Bear and the great stories we had together with Bear. Loved that dog. And loved being around you guys too. So, and thank you for your service as well in the military and all above. But, yeah, that's where we're at. No bowling this week for me, so I don't know. I just have Sunday now on the tournament schedule, for that tournament. So we will go from there. But have a great day. To all of you that have served our government and our military and in the police, thank you. Thank you so much. If you're an EMT, EMS, nurses, doctors, all those, thank you for all the service you do. I know it's a tough time for all of you as well. Health and human service workers are going to have a tough time coming up, I have a feeling too, just with where things are heading. So have a great day. I will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of the Moose Minute Project. And we will have a discussion of something else that piques my interest throughout the day. And as always, take time to bless somebody today.